forever once you join one of the tiers of my Patreon. Okay, so we have the live stream health class, right, which you're going to get, but you're also going to get my on-demand health class. Remember, the health class is really 28 hours, but you in my live health class were able to receive 8 hours, 4 hours in session 1, 4 hours in the following session. You're also going to be able to get my ebook as well. So you can download my ebook, as well as those that saw me in person. You got a physical copy. You might have got it autographed, you might not. But however, you have a physical copy of my book as well. You got the live question and answers during my health class as well, and then the live chat during the event. This whole health class portion is designed to give you the information necessary so that you can put the nutrients in your body that's going to allow your body to heal itself. Once you get your physical health in check, now it's time to move up a tier and get high with Daweed. Getting high with Daweed is basically a physical and mental, spiritual portion of the course. This is where you're going to receive my creation series, where you are able to create anything that you want in your environment, your space, or your reality whenever you want to. This is such a powerful course. I was actually watching it heal relationships, and I've seen people actually physically heal their body. Before I was doing the physical health class, they were physically healing their bodies with their mind. And so it's an extremely powerful course. It's an extremely powerful portion and tier of the course as well. And you get everything in tier 1, which is the physical health class, plus you get the Getting High with Daweed creation series, okay, as well. You're also going to get my daily meditation videos here, which are very important to watch, right? You can actually physically heal yourself with just body meditation, okay? So you're going to get my spiritual meditation, my physical meditation, and my mind meditation videos inside of this tier. Now, once you do that, or even before that, if you have a serious chronic problem, or you're not able to understand and be able to physically heal yourself just by watching my videos, then you can walk with Daweed. And walking with Daweed is very important. This is for the serious only. And I put together a tailored health system just for you. You have access to me where you can call me, you can email me, you can talk to me, and I will, or Zoom with me face to face, therefore that I will be able to help you and walk you through your physical ailment, mental ailment, or spiritual ailment, and walk you through that process. This is extremely powerful because it's not just about feeling better, it's about feeling normal again, like you did when you were a child. No matter which tier you choose to start with, I'm looking forward to working with you. Peace. Welcome to my Patreon, where you might have come here from my YouTube or my Eventbrite with the video expire within 30 days. Now you have access to my exclusive content forever once you join one of the tiers of my Patreon, okay? So we have the live stream health class, right, which you're going to get, but you're also going to get my on-demand health class. Remember, the health class is really 28 hours, but you in my live health class were able to receive 8 hours, 4 hours in session 1, 4 hours in the following session. You're also going to be able to get my ebook as well. So you can download my ebook, as well as those that saw me in person. You got a physical copy. You might have got it autographed, you might not. But however, you have a physical copy of my book as well. You got the live question and answers during my health class as well, and then the live chat during the event. This whole health class portion is designed to give you the information necessary so that you can put the nutrients in your body that's going to allow your body to heal itself. Once you get your physical health in check, now it's time to move up a tier and get high with Daweed. Getting high with Daweed is basically a physical and mental, spiritual portion of the course. This is where you're going to receive my creation series, where you are able to create anything that you want in your environment, your space, or your reality whenever you want to. This is such a powerful course. I was actually watching it heal relationships, and I've seen people actually physically heal their bodies. This was before I was doing the physical health class. They were physically healing their bodies with their mind. And so it's an extremely powerful course. It's an extremely powerful portion and tier of the course as well. And you get everything in tier 1, which is the physical health class, plus you get the Getting High with Dawid creation series, okay, as well. You're also going to get my daily meditation videos here, which are very important to watch, right? You can actually physically heal yourself with just body meditation, okay? So you're going to get my spiritual meditation, my physical meditation, and my mind meditation videos inside of this tier. Now, once you do that, or even before that, if you have a serious chronic problem, or you're not able to understand and be able to physically heal yourself just by watching my videos, then you can walk with Dawid. And walking with Dawid is very important. This is for the serious only. And I put together a tailored health system just for you. You have access to me where you can call me, you can email me, you can talk to me, and I will, or Zoom with me face to face, therefore that I will be able to help you and walk you through your physical ailment, mental ailment, or spiritual ailment, and walk you through that process. This is extremely powerful because it's not just about feeling better, it's about feeling normal again like you did when you were a child. No matter which tier you choose to start with, I'm looking forward to working with you. Peace. Welcome to my Patreon, where you might have come here from my YouTube or my Eventbrite where the videos expire within 30 days. Now you have access to my exclusive content forever once you join one of the tiers of my Patreon, okay? So we have the live stream health class, right, which you're going to get, but you're also going to get my on-demand health class. Remember, the health class is really 28 hours, but you in my live health class were able to receive 8 hours, 4 hours in session 1, 4 hours in the final session. You're also going to be able to get my ebook as well. So you can download my ebook, as well as those that saw me in person, you got a physical copy. You might have got it autographed, you might not. But however, you have a physical copy of my book as well. You got the live question and answers during my health class as well, and then the live chat during events. This whole health class portion is designed to give you the information necessary so that you can put the nutrients in your body that's going to allow your body to heal itself. Once you get your physical health in check, now it's time to move up a tier and get high with Dawid. Getting high with Dawid is basically a physical and mental, spiritual portion of the course. This is where you're going to receive my creation series, where you are able to create anything that you want in your environment, your space, or your reality whenever you want to. This is such a powerful course. I was actually watching it heal relationships, and I've seen people actually physically heal their body. Before I was doing the physical health class, they were physically healing their bodies with their mind. And so it's an extremely powerful course. It's an extremely powerful portion and tier of the course as well. And you get everything in tier 1, which is the physical health class, plus you get the Getting High with Dawid creation series, okay, as well. You're also going to get my daily meditation videos here, which are very important to watch, right? You can actually physically heal yourself with just body meditation, okay? So you're going to get my spiritual meditation, my physical meditation, and my mind meditation videos inside of this tier. Now, once you do that, or even before that, if you have a serious chronic problem, or you're not able to understand and be able to physically heal yourself just by watching my videos, then you can walk with Dawid. And walking with Dawid is very important. This is for the serious only. And I put together a tailored health system just for you. You have access to me where you can call me, you can email me, you can talk to me, and I will, or Zoom with me face to face, therefore that I will be able to help you and walk you through your physical ailment, mental ailment, or spiritual ailment, and walk you through that process. This is extremely powerful because it's not just about feeling better, it's about feeling normal again like you did when you were a child. No matter which tier you choose to start with, I'm looking forward to working with you. Peace. Welcome this evening. We're doing a question and answer tonight. If you have any questions, please subscribe. Put your questions in the chat box. Again, make sure you visit our Patreon, patreon.com/health class. The link is in the description for you to be able to join our clearing meditation as well. So make sure that you have registered for the clearing meditation. That will be at 1:30 this Sunday coming up, right at 71st, and it's going to be around 71st and Jeffries. The address and everything is there on the registration link. We look forward to seeing you all there. All right, so please put your questions in. We had an outstanding show yesterday. If you missed it, it was beyond wonderful. Make sure you go back. It was a special presentation that I was able to do with the Kingdom of Yah jurisdiction in Chicago, and it was just a powerful piece. So I'd advise you to go back and watch that on our channel. If you did, I'll go back and watch it again. There's so many jewels that was dropped in there as well. Don't forget to get my book as well. You can get it. It's in the link as well. My book is there. And if you need supplements or balance to balance yourself back, again, the link is in the description as well. All right. So with that, please put questions in the chat. If you cannot chat, please subscribe. It'll allow you to chat immediately, and you can drop your questions in there. Please do so. Any questions? And please put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. I'd greatly appreciate that. Okay, great. Welcome, Sinart. You're always here. It's good. You're going to keep growing. Do we have any questions? And we have a lot of people that come back and watch the videos too after they're recorded, so that's good. We have some very good responses to our videos, so I'm super excited about that. So if you're watching the replay and I don't know you, make sure you drop your name or you drop a link or something in the chat so I know who you are. Who and what is the Kingdom of Yah? Now that is a deep question. That's for the, I'm going to answer it tonight for you, but that's a deep question. But I'm going to answer it for you. That's a creation series question. So the Kingdom of Yah was established by a vision that was given to Ben-Ami Ben Israel, that it was the long-awaited time for the Hebrew Israelites that have been scattered throughout the world, but specifically in the diaspora in America, to return back to the promised land of Israel. And in this journey, he was able to get, I believe it was 390, it was either 360 or 390. I believe it was 390 brothers and sisters to agree with him to return back to the land. And the majority of them returned back to the States. So they went from here to Liberia. They were living in the jungles of Liberia. And then within 3.5 years, entered into the land of Israel. And are there, and we, as I would say, are there to this day. So the original were there and then built families, houses, everything, but they were developing the Kingdom of Yah back on earth, or what people would know as the Kingdom of God, as prophesied in in the book of Daniel, the 1st and 2nd chapters, I believe. Could be 3rd chapter. But in the book of Daniel. And so this kingdom would be a kingdom that would be built and never destroyed. And so after the understanding the prophecies, when you understand the prophecies of the scriptures and how that was developed, the United States as well as the Israelis call us an island of sanity, right? That is what we were called in Israel, because we came in, we there were things that we had to go through. The Israelis tried to get rid of us, the whole nine. So there's a whole battle that went along with it. But we were able to maintain and stay in the land of Israel, and we've been building ever since then, right? And so therefore the kingdom of Yah has jurisdictions all over the world, and we are everywhere. So we're all over the world now in different jurisdictions all over the world, but everything is spearheaded from the land of Israel. And so we are the village of peace, no walls. We make sure of that, and it's a place of peace. It's a place to learn. It's a place to grow. And then what we tell everyone is to then, branch that out to where you're living, or you can come and move into the land and partake and share in that experience. So I'll be doing trips to Israel coming soon, in the future. But I'm working on health really tough right now. But I'll be doing that again like I used to. I used to bring people home all the time, back to the land. And what most people don't know is Israel is a part of Africa. Israel is not, they call it Middle East, right? But Middle Eastern countries are all the northern African countries. So all of that is considered Middle East as well, right? And then like they used to not consider Egypt a part of Africa, remember? Which is crazy, but they did. So it's the same idea. But Israel is on the African tectonic plate. It is considered a part of Africa, and most people don't know that. So that is what the kingdom of Yah is. That's a short synopsis of it. And so the goal of the kingdom of Yah is to do exactly what we were supposed to do from the time of Moses, really from the time of Adam, honestly. And that was to spread truth and righteousness throughout the world. And so we've seen it. So we were one of the first vegan community. We were the first largest vegan community in the world. Right? This was in the 1960s and 70s. We were the largest vegan community in the world. So that spread. Israel became the number one vegan country in the world because of us. So they learned veganism from us. And then it spread throughout the world. Right? So that's where veganism came from. I mean, not veganism came from, excuse me. That's how it spread throughout the world. And we taught it for years all throughout the world, everywhere. So veganism was taught and trained. They learned that literally through us. And we call that another significant victory. Why? Because anytime we are able to share with others or in other nationalities or any other nation, and they take on what we're doing, then our mission is accomplished. Remember, the law shall go forth from Zion. It's going to go forth. So all the nations will come up and begin to learn, and that's what they do. You don't know how many people come up to Dimona, Israel, where we're at, from other nationalities or leaders of nations come and actually come there to learn the ways of Yah, to take back to a portion of it back to their nation. Ghana, I'm going to say Courage Kwashiga, out of Ghana, he's one of their great leaders, and he actually brought on our whole program. We had a whole restorative health program that was run through the government through Ghana to help raise Ghana back into perfect health. the Ghanaians. And Courage Koshiga, if you mention his name in Ghana, they loved him. But yes, we had our whole restoration health program was ran through Ghana, and they loved it. Even the brothers and sisters in Israel that were a part of that process loved it. They would love to do it again, is what they always said when I go there and talk to them. So when we went, so this is the type of diplomatic missions that we are on throughout the world, to raise up and bring the world back into the true spiritual understanding of righteousness and where we are to be as a people, or as a world, not as a people, because we're beyond that. That's why I don't believe in racism at all in any form or fashion, because until all nations are doing that which is right, until all nations are loving one another, you know what I'm saying? There will be no peace. It will be impossible. So yeah, the kingdom of Yah is established, or will be established throughout the world. It's a step by step process, and we've been working at this now. It's been over 50 years now. So yeah, and they've tried so many things to get us up out of the land, but none of it works. Because Yah said it will never be destroyed. And if you went, you would be amazed. You will love it. It's a beautiful, I mean, it's lovely. It's a wonderful place to be. And it was started, believe it or not, Ben Ami got the vision in Chicago. So it came from here. All movements, all major movements, all come through or from Chicago. For our people especially. That it's got to. That was a good question. I didn't expect that question. Let me show you Daniel 2, and I believe it's 2 and 44 we're going to go to. Hold on. I'll show you what I mean. Yeah, because it's a total historical piece. Hold on 1 second, but I'm going to show you this, what I'm talking about. I don't like to just talk. I'm going to pull it up now. Give me 1 second. There we go. It says in Daniel 2 and 44. First, but this is when Nebuchadnezzar was having the vision. But I'm just going to read 2 and 44. It says, in the days of these kings shall the Elohim of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. It's never going to be destroyed. I don't care what they do, what they think, I don't care who comes against it. It's going to never be destroyed. There's no way around it. And the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. So the kingdoms that it's talking about is the four kingdoms that came on earth, that in each one of them we were captive under. The first one was Babylon. Second one is the Medes and Persian Empire. The third one was Greece. And the fourth one is the Roman Empire, which is still standing today. Right? So when we look at, when it's talking about these kingdoms being destroyed, all of these kingdoms will be destroyed from the mindset. It's not a physical destruction of the earth. Like people think, oh, the earth is going to be destroyed. You know, Yah said the earth will be here forever. It's not that the earth or this world is going to be destroyed. It's this world is going to be destroyed. The idea, the concepts will be totally destroyed. For the new concept to come forth, which will be the concept of the kingdom of Yah back on earth. And the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. Right? That's why it says, with the breath of his lips shall he slay the wicked. The wicked will be slayed through conversation. It's conversation. For as much as you saw us that the stone was cut out of the mountain without hands, and that it brake in pieces the iron, the brass, the clay, the silver, and the gold. These were the nations. The great Elohim has made known to the king what shall come to pass hereafter, and the dream is certainly an interpretation thereof sure. So I want to show you that. There's another verse I want to show you too. I'm going to show you another verse so you can understand it better. I don't want that one. In 1 sec. If anybody else has any other questions, please go ahead and put them in the chat. See how they telling you right here. So the Babylon is the first kingdom, Medo-Persia in Greece, those are the next three, and then Rome is the fourth kingdom. Right? And we're still under the concept of the Roman and Grecian empires, really. I wanted that, but I wanted there's another verse I want that is stronger. I mean, it adds to it. It might not be in this one. Oh yeah, here we go. I think this is it. Close to the songs. Confident. Right. And so here you see where it says, and the stone that smote them, right? The image became a great mountain and filled the whole earth. That's the kingdom of Yah. So the stone that came out of them, why? Because we were in captivity in all the nations. That's where we're at. So this stone, and if you remember when I went over Ezekiel in the creation series, when I went over Ezekiel, the 37th chapter, and it talks about the dry bones. Remember, when we start off, it's going to be like a stone. What does that mean? It's going to be rough. It's going to have rough edges. It's not going to be perfect. But what's going to happen is it's going to become a great mountain. It's going to become great. And once that happens, it will fill the whole earth with the idea and concept of Yahuwah. I'm going to show you this again in Isaiah. I believe it's the second chapter. It might be the first chapter. Let me check. No, it's chapter 2. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of Yahweh's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow into it. And this is already happening, believe it or not. And many people shall go and say, come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of Yahweh, to the house of the Elohim of Yaakov, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law, and the word of Yahweh from Jerusalem. So the word of Yah is going to come forth from Israel, from Zion, which means pointers of the way. And he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. That's going to happen once the proper conversation, that's why I said it's conversation. is brought forth to the nations, because it is the conversation that is going to make them no longer war. It's an understanding that does that, right? So that's why the livid is so important. Why? Because until the livid is corrected, or how you're eating is corrected, then the knowledge or the spirit cannot enter the body, because you are filled up with what? Negative food, which is blocking oxygen, air, spirit, or prana. Therefore, this is not this is not going to take place. So every step, the first step was us moving into veganism. That was step number one. But as you saw last night when I was speaking, we got to move forward, because we have to allow more spirit in the body. And so will the world. As we move forward, everything we do as a people, the world follows it. I don't care if we dress a certain way, whatever we do, the world will follow it. If we do negative, the world gonna follow it. Cussing, this, that, da 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 da, the world follows it. If we do this, they follow it. It's just nature. It ain't no way around it. That's who we are as a people. That is our position in this earth. That's who we are. So when we do right, the wise follow it. But there will be a day when everyone will be wise, when the wisdom will proceed from the mouth of everyone, when wisdom will actually make the choices and decisions that are taking place in the world. When you have a United Nations that is literally going to, adhere to doing that which is beneficial to the fauna, the flora, the air, the seas. That's coming. But it's a step-by-step process. That's why it's such a powerful thing, like RFK getting in office right now, in that position. I'm about to do a whole piece with him, so y'all can understand. Because I'm about to take his whole hearing and do it bit by bit by bit by bit, all the way through. Because I want you to understand this concept, what's coming, what the blessing is of him being in that position. All this has to come to pass, all the way around, for the whole world to see it. And it's about to happen. It's going to be big. This is much bigger than what you're thinking. All the things that are happening right now with the transparency, with them literally going into the government and literally draining the swamp. That is amazing. Like I never thought I'd see something like that in my life. Never did I think I would ever see them actually going to go through these documents and read them and bring them out and show how evil this country has been. I never thought I'd see that. I thought they would have gone to the grave with their secrets hidden. But no, they're about to be exposed. They're about to be naked, laid out before the people. That's deep. That's deep. That's about to happen right before our eyes. That's going on right now. Just great. So yeah, do we have any other questions? If you got a question on health or anything like that, this was a different subject, but it deals with the creation series, so I did bring it up. I brought it up for that purpose. But if you have any question on health or anything, or any on the meditation or anything like that, remember, make sure you subscribe, make sure you deal with the Patreon. And then the other thing is, right now, this Sunday for free, you can come to my clearing meditation at Studio Yogi. It's in the city on 71st and Jeffries, right in that area, and you're welcome to come to it. So that would be great. Any other questions? Avocados are bad for the kidneys. Why? What was their reasoning?
What was the reasoning behind them saying avocados was bad for the kidneys? I've never heard that. That's why I'm asking. Because I don't believe that to be true. It's a good source of potassium. A, number two, it is a fruit. Number three, it is a superfood. I don't see where it would be bad for the kidneys. I can't see it. I'm not saying that it's not, because I've never heard that, and I would study that before I would say it's not. Let me see. I'm gonna look it up right now. Why not? Let's see what it says. If a person has kidney disease, then they say it's not good for people with kidney disease. Avocados are generally considered healthy, but they may not be suitable for people with kidney disease. Why? Because they're high in potassium. Avocados are rich in potassium, which can build up in the blood of people with kidney disease. You don't have kidney disease. High potassium levels can lead to irregular heartbeat, muscle weakness, and other health problems. That's because you're not balanced. You're not going you're not going to have to worry about that. Most people are so low in potassium is ridiculous because people in America eat so much salt. So you have to understand sodium and potassium balance the heartbeat, right? They balance the heartbeat back and forth. So your heart contracts and releases, contracts and releases, contracts and releases. One of them, either sodium or potassium, makes it contract, and either sodium or potassium makes it release. Like one of the two, like they do the opposite thing. And I don't know I can't remember which one. But what I'm saying is, I studied this intensely when I had my heart attack. That's why I know it. So when it's beating, right, you need potassium and sodium. So if you don't have potassium, your heart's going to lock, and it can't do the other, right? But so if you have too much potassium and not enough sodium, it's going to lock the other way. You got what I'm saying? So it's going to lock or lock, lock or lock. But you want it to beat regularly. So the thing is, it's very rare for somebody in America to have too much potassium. That's potassium over, to be, I guess that's hypopotassic or whatever, however they would say that. But that is too much potassium. That would be ridiculous. So that's going to be rare. And then, like I always say, don't do a lot of avocados for a different reason, because of the fat content. So one avocado is not going to hurt you. If you did one every other day, it's not going to hurt you. But if you're doing massive avocados, like when I get off of a water fast, because my body craves avocados, but that's because I've depleted the potassium in my body through the water fast sometimes. So therefore, my body's gonna crave them for a season. But after that, I don't eat. I rarely, like, I probably ate more avocados over these last couple of weeks than I have in a long time, because I hardly eat them now, where I used to eat them all the time. A lot of avocados is more than one a day. That's way too much. You should be eating only, like, I would eat, like, I could eat four in a sitting. I could eat four avocados in a sitting if when I'm eating a lot of them. I'm saying, like, that bag, the organic bag with four avocados in it or whatever, I would eat that. I could eat 8 sometimes straight, but that's because my potassium was low. But now, like when I'm normal, I don't even crave them. I don't want them. I don't want them at all. I don't eat them hardly. I might eat an avocado. If I eat an avocado, if I'm in that mode and I eat an avocado a week, that's a lot for me during that season. But that's not bad. It's just the fact that that would be a lot for me because I moved from it. And you'll get out of eating avocados after a season once your body balances its potassium out. Your body won't crave avocados. But you don't want to eat a lot of avocados ever. Really, you don't want to eat a lot of avocados because that fat content is a beast. Now, when I did my last water fast, not my last one, but the one before that, when I did my water fast before this one, I went down to 132 pounds because that was my initial 21-day water fast healing. So my body had to get rid of everything, had to get rid of all the fat, all the muscle, had to get rid of everything, and it cleansed out all the disease out of my body. Right? So I went down to 132 pounds rather. And when I got to 132 pounds, I was, you know what I'm saying, eating avocados. Like I was just craving them. When I got off this last water fast, I craved avocados. I didn't eat as many as I did that time. I didn't have to. But first I craved avocados. And you heard everybody, when we were water, everybody was saying, I want some avocados. Because your potassium, you want to get your potassium back balanced. That's what your body's saying. They wanted watermelon and avocados. That's good. If you can eat a half, that's good. That's great. That's all you need. I can eat a whole one. But if I'm in that situation, how I feel, if I feel like that, like when I come off that water fast, them long water fast, I'm telling you, I can eat like 4 to 8 straight. They taste so good, and they taste totally different. They taste delicious. Like they taste good when you in that mode. You ain't never taste. I mean, they taste that good. Like as if you had like they taste great. They don't taste like that to me right now. Like if I eat an avocado right now, it tastes normal. But if my body is starving for potassium, they taste like the best food you ever eaten. I can eat them straight. Like I don't have to have nothing on them. I don't have to put no liquid aminos. I don't have to do nothing to it. I will eat it and it will taste like the best thing on the earth. Yeah, they feel you because they're fat. They're fattening. That's why I say don't eat them because they're fat. It is filled with, but it's good fat. It's the positive fat for us, but we still don't even need a lot of positive fat. Right? We don't need good fat. We don't need a lot of good fat. It will give if you're when you do the fast, your taste buds are going to come back to normal. See, there's a lot of things that's why when I deal with the fasting, what do I call it? How to reset your body. How to reset your body. You're resetting your eyes, everything in your body, you're resetting it. You got what I'm saying? So you're resetting everything in your body when you water fast. That's why it's so important. That's why I said everything else is just a band-aid until you do it. Because you have to reset your body. That is very important. I'm sorry. I don't know why. Let's keep acting up. Okay, so you have to reset your body. Yep. It's going to make the food taste different. It's going to taste like your taste buds will be back to normal. Like right now, The average person's taste buds are desensitized. What I mean by that is everything, like your smell is going to be better. You're going to be able to smell again. You're going to be able to hear again. You're going to be able to taste again normally. So when you, because we've been eating salt and sugar and this and that so much, our taste buds have changed to like it. For instance, if I go to Ghana, we couldn't sell our ice cream. You asked about the Kingdom of Yah. We have vegan ice cream that we sell all over the world. Well, yeah, all over the world. We sell it all over the world. So the vegan ice cream that we have, we sent it to Ghana. We couldn't sell it in Ghana, even though it sells in most European countries and in Israel. It would not sell in Ghana and other African countries because the sugar was too strong. They don't like that. So we had to take it down. You would not like, if you're used to the sugar in America and eating ice cream, you would not like the way the ice cream tastes in Ghana, but they love it because you are you've been so desensitized. You need something to electrify you to another level because you destroyed your taste buds. You don't have normal taste buds anymore. Your taste buds are not normal. They're not natural the way they were intended to be because of the food that you're eating in America. This is what I'm saying. You have to understand that. So when you understand that, when you come out of your water fast, your taste buds are going to be back to normal. So fruit is going to taste good to you again. You got what I'm saying? Your natural livid is going to taste good. That's why I said I can eat chocolate with no sugar added. With no sugar. Like Baker's chocolate that tastes to the average person like chalk. But when I eat it, I can taste, it tastes like there's somebody put sugar in it. At first, it tastes like chalk to me when I first started eating it. But when my taste buds went back to normal, then what happened was I thought somebody was sneaking sugar into it. That's how good it was. So your taste buds have to come back to normal. You're going to change a lot. There's a lot of changes that are going to take place. Do we have any other questions? These are all good questions. Subscribe in order to be able to chat or ask your question. Lately, I've been eating dark chocolate from Whole Foods. 110%. Oh, 100%. I was going to say, okay. 100%. Yeah. But you don't need to do a lot of it because chocolate has oxalates. You understand? So you don't want to do a lot of chocolate. Like, I don't eat it no more, really, at all. But I will do it every once in a while. Oh, good. Okay. And if you do, you want to do a square. You know what I'm saying? A square at a time, like a square a day when you do eat it. That's not bad. If you do it like once every 2 or 3 months, it's cool. You just don't want to do a lot of it. And when I found out it had oxalates, that's when I stopped. Do we have any other questions? If you have not subscribed, please make sure that you do. It will let you know when we go live. It's going to allow you to be able to chat with us. It's going to allow you to be able to ask questions, and it's going to support the channel. We greatly appreciate all those that subscribe. Are there any questions? Any other questions? All right. If there are no more questions, I'm going to go ahead and close out. You all have an outstanding evening. I plan on having an outstanding evening. And I will see you all at the top of your health journey. Peace.
For the rest of this video and more videos like these, you can join us at patreon.com/health class. Again, that's patreon.com/health class. And join one of our paid tiers. Any of them will do. And you join one of those tiers, you can watch the rest of these videos, as well as all the other videos that I produced, including my former health classes, which is 4 to 8 hours of information that can help you on your health journey to the top. All right. So I look forward to sharing that adventure with you. I look forward to seeing you at the top of your health journey. Peace.